Welcome everyone to Life Lessons from Hollywood Movies, presented by my organization, The Zen of Hollywood, and me, your host, David McKay. This segment is simple. We extract life lessons from movies and focus on simple and practical strategies to help us improve our lives and become happier, which I believe we all desire. Okay, today we're going to take a look at transformation through love. That is, how we can transform our lives through love, and we're going to do so through the lens of the excellent feel-good film Green Book, starring Viggo Mortensen and Mahershala Ali. If you haven't seen this film, you might want to watch it first before this segment to better understand what we're going to talk about. And please know there are major spoilers ahead. Okay, let's go ahead and cut to the chase. You know that this film is based on the beautiful relationship between two people from very different, contrasting cultures and backgrounds. On the one hand, we have Dr. Don Shirley, who's this African-American virtuoso, right? He's a genius on the piano. He's educated, refined, and he also happens to be a homosexual. On the other hand, we have Tony Lip, this tough, blue-collar Italian-American, both living in New York, by the way. And Dr. Don Shirley hires Tony Lip, this bouncer at a nightclub, to basically drive him around on his concert tour in the southern United States. And the whole movie is based on what happens in those 2 months while they're on the road. And what happens is that their lives are truly transformed by love. Let's talk about it. First of all, let's talk about Dr. Don Shirley. In addition, he's this person who's conservative, he's uptight, right, overly serious, and Tony Lip helps him loosen up, to lighten up, to really enjoy life. Remember that scene where he's throwing the chicken bones out the window, something that Don Shirley never would have done before? And then later on in the movie, Tony Lip encourages him to play music from his heart and really to enjoy life, to branch out into a genre of music that he normally wouldn't play. And that's what he does in that one scene in the club where he plays popular music, and you see Dr. Don Shirley truly enjoying himself. He's got a smile on his face. He's loving life. That's the power of love. But most important, Tony Lip gives Dr. Don Shirley emotional support. He truly sympathizes from his heart for all the pain that Dr. Don Shirley is going through as a double minority, right? As an African-American homosexual. He's there for him. In fact, it was Tony Lip who decided to end the concert, break their contract, and leave the restaurant when Dr. Don Shirley wasn't being served as an African-American, right? Tony Lip knew that he was going to lose his money, but he said no. He stood up on principle. He said, let's leave. He wouldn't have done that at the beginning of the film. Again, the power of love transforming their lives. Okay, but what about on the other side? We have Dr. Don Shirley, who also helped Tony Lip because he got him to open up to the language of love when he was helping him write those letters to his wife. And then, more important, Dr. Don Shirley got him to drop his racism, his prejudice views. Remember at the beginning of the film, there were 2 African-American workers in the house of Tony Lip, and Tony Lip was disgusted. In fact, so disgusted, he threw away those 2 drinking glasses they had been using, right? And then at the end of the film, what does he do? He welcomes Dr. Don Shirley, an African-American, into his home. He, in fact, even embraces him with love, something that never would have happened, again, at the beginning of the film. This was such a feel-good, beautiful moment of love as he welcomes him in on Christmas Eve to celebrate with his family. The power of love to transform lives, and that's exactly what happened between these 2 individuals. Love is much more, of course, than just a feeling or abstract notion. It is the highest truth of the universe. It is a force just as real as gravity. In fact, it's an intelligent force that is always in our lives trying to get us to open up to it, because that's the only thing that ultimately matters. Love is the only thing that matters. It's the transforming, healing agent in our lives that gets us to open up, move through our fears, and to truly enjoy and embrace life, right? And so here's the tip of the day. We need to ask ourselves, what is love currently trying to get me to open up to? What is love trying to get me to move through in terms of my fears, my blocks, so that I can embrace love at a deeper level? Ask yourself that question and listen for the message. Get your ego mind out of the way. Listen with your heart, and love will give you the message, what you need to do to face your fears or the blocks that keep you from embracing love. Okay, but I want to hear from you. What do you think about these comments, and what do you see as the greatest life lesson that you took from this beautiful movie? And for more tips, life lessons, and movies, feel free to visit my website, thezenofhollywood.com. Again, thezenofhollywood.com. And feel free to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.